This is Paranormal Short Session 4 by Keith Evans at the at the Apalachicola Cemetery in Apalachicola, Florida. Today is the 23rd of October 2024. It is a Wednesday. I'm at the tombstone of Lena Edith Cesaroni, and I've been asking questions with my Obelisk 5 on the here at the Cesaroni plot, and two of the words are going off now, but the words I can see are walk, W-A-L-K, console, C-O-N-S-O-L-E, and sad, S-A-D. I have asked Edith, and I think Ida, what was her favorite thing about Apalachicola. So maybe taking a walk. Console. Back in the 60s and 70s, a console was like a collection of radio, ability to play 45s and, albums, and also a TV. That was considered a console, so maybe that's what she liked about Apalachicola. She had a really nice console with a stereotype, two different stereos, three different speakers that could play music really nice, and a radio and a TV. So, but sad, I don't think anyone liked being sad. So I don't think that answers any of my questions I've asked so far today. Well, is there anything that you'd like to tell me, Mrs. Lena Edith Cesaroni? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I apologize if I'm not. I'll give you a view of the cemetery. Since I got the word really meaning, it went like murder, So there you go. You see how safe I am in the middle of a cemetery, far, far away in the middle of a cemetery. He does his paranormal research, and he's not afraid. Anyway, you can see how safe it is here. And Mrs. Lena Edith Cesaroni, if there's any question you'd like to ask me, go ahead. Let's see, I got some more words. After sad, I got crash, C-R-A-S-H, and threat, T-H-R-E-A-T. I don't know if you can see that at home or not. It seems like when I do videos, it's very hard to see. It's picking up this really clear, and then the Obelisk 5 is blurry. Maybe the Obelisk 5 is the only thing. Well, when you're out in the middle of nowhere, like a cemetery, I guess if somebody's going to have to ditch their plane, they would choose this because they figure they'd kill less people. So that could be a probability. So, anyway, if I hear a plane coming, I'll take immediate action. Thank you, ghosts and spirits. Now they could be talking about a car crash. They could be talking about something that they know happened in the area. Any car crash could be a threat to the person in the car. Maybe that's what they're sad about. They knew it was going to happen and they couldn't stop it. Sometimes you might be picking up the strong emotions of ghosts and spirits in the area that don't have anything to do with what you're saying or doing. At least that's what I think. That's my opinion about it. Is there anyone here from the Cesaroni family? If I'm pronouncing Cesaroni wrong, would you pronounce it for me on the obelisk? I can hear it, and it'll be the same spelling that you have here. It'll show the spelling on the screen of the obelisk 5B. Well, Mrs. Edith Cesaroni passed away in August 30th, 1952. You were born March 16th of 1897. During your lifetime, did you know any of the Hayes or Gibson family? Did you know, say, like Sunshine Gibson or Annie Hayes? Hayes was her first marriage to Pat Hayes' dad. I just wondered if you knew Annie or Sunshine. Could you tell me a little bit about Annie or Sunshine? Can you tell me anything about anyone? Well, if not, Ida, would you like to tell me about any one of the Cesaroni family that you knew? Ida might have been passed away before 1897, so she might have known Mrs. Lena Edith Cesaroni's mother or grandmother, or on her father or mother's side. No. It seems like I get far more words when I'm doing promos. And it's not when I'm filming, in between filming. It's almost like the ghosts of spirits are distracted by filming to the point where they don't choose words while I'm filming. Now let me take this away and see if a word comes up. I'll try to keep it close so you can hear it, but not close enough that the ghosts think I'm filming it, which I'm not. I'm filming this way. So far, no more words. Well, there's a beautiful family plot here. I'll just show you around. Here's where you come in. You come in here. I'm going to do, this would be from like clockwise, starting at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock of the plot, Cicerone family plot. Then 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, back to 12 o'clock. On this side, if there's anyone buried here, they don't have any tombstones, and they just have two of the little benches, little decorative benches. On this side, it looks like it's collapsed or sunk into the ground. It's got a flower growing here, or some type of little tree. Same here. Then there's one Cicerone tombstone that's fallen over. You can see where it's raising that one up in the back because it's got weight on the front. So, but the base is tilted. Unless the base gets fixed, it wouldn't do anyone any good to prop it up because it's probably going to fall back over. And the more times it falls, if the wind starts blowing or something, the more opportunity is to break. So I'm just going to leave it right where it's at. And I haven't got any more words. I will say one thing. There's a lot of mosquitoes out today. The last three words were sad, S-A-D, crash, C-R-A-S-H, and threat, T-H-R-E-A-T. Standing in the total shade now, a good ways away from Mrs. Lena Edith Cesaroni's full body cradle. Got another word, ceiling. I get ceiling a lot. And yes, I was stated on the grave cradle, so I guess that is the ceiling of her grave. Sorry, Mrs. Cesaroni. I need to get good pictures. I need to be up close, but now I'm standing over here. So maybe she wants me to stand back there. I don't know. but I did get a word out here, so I think she can communicate with me just as well back here as when I'm standing on her grave cradle. Is there any other ghosts or spirits like to communicate with me? I probably won't continue on too much longer for today. But I like to thank everyone in the Cesaroni family who has communicated with me today, and especially Mrs. Lena Edith Cesaroni. And I'd like to thank Ida for communicating with me. I hear from her a lot when I'm in Apalachicola. She's like the different names I get in Apalachicola, like Norman and Ida. If you watch a lot of my paranormal short sessions from Apalachicola, they come up quite a lot. So I'd like to thank Ida for communicating with me today. And did anyone have any questions for me before I leave today? You know, so you can ask me right now. I'll give a few seconds and see if anyone has a question for me. All right. This has been fun today. I've enjoyed this. I probably got more mosquito bites than I got words on the Obelisk 5, even though I did get a few good words on the Obelisk 5. They were just kind of iffy about whether they were direct, intelligent answers to any of my questions. And I'd like to thank everyone for watching my YouTube channel, Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. Thank everyone who has purchased my books. Oh, the YouTube channel is free to subscribe, so it don't cost you a thing. Now, the books will cost you something. I got Blaze, B-L-A-Z-E. So, fire seems to be warning me about a crash, a threat, a blaze. So whatever the crash is, there's going to be fire involved. Anyway, I appreciate the warning. I'm not sure what precautions to take about that warning, but continue on. I like to thank everyone for reading my books. The new book that's out that's called Vampires, Dead or Alive. It's available on Amazon, paperback and ebook on Amazon. Vampires, Dead or Alive. It's a fairly short book. It's not like The Hayes House Ghost for People 2, which is 340 pages. This one is only I think it's 37. They didn't even number the pages, but I think it's about 37 pages. It's a little less than 40. And it's all new information about my thoughts and feelings about why vampires are the way they are. And I do a comparison to, are they more like a living person or are they more like a dead person? So, and there's a little bit of kind of like an ancient alien type twist to it. So read it. It's got some theories of mine that involve astrophysics, and I think you'll enjoy it. And it's got some mutations in biology and genetics in there. So I think certain people will enjoy that. All right. The Hayes House Ghost or People 2 is still available, and that's paperback online where good books are sold, and also it is available ebook at Kindle. All right, thank you everyone from the bottom of my heart for all your support. Have a good day and take care.